Hey guys, welcome back to the mat. I'm Bianca and today I'm going to take you through your body weight full body flow. Today's class, all you'll need is your beautiful selves and your mat. So when you're ready, we're going to get straight into it. Alright, let's start by taking a lay down onto our backs. You're going to bring your feet so that they are just hip distance apart. And I invite you just to close down your eyes. Popping one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly as we take this deep inhale breath together. Exhale, release. Let it out. Letting go of your to-do list, your worries, and just bringing yourself onto the mat today. Maybe coming back to the intention that you set at the beginning of this series. Or maybe setting a new one for class today. Whenever you are ready, let's take that deep inhale breath, breathe it in, and then exhale, release, let it out. On your next breath, start to wiggle the toes, your fingers, windscreen wiper your knees left and right. And then when you're ready, let's find our feet in that neutral position, so in line with your hip bones, hands are down by your side. I want you to open up through your chest, really feel the backs of your arms connect to your mat as we take our inhale breath. And then on that exhale, start to curl through the lower spine as we lift and peel all the way up into our bridge. Once you get there, take your inhale breath and start to melt it all the way back and down, one vertebrae at a time. Now making sure that your heels are close enough that you can just kind of touch them with your tips of your fingers. And that as we're exhaling to peel and lift up, we're feeling into our bodies today. You lift up through the lower spine, your middle spine, your upper spine, and then we melt through the back of our neck, our upper back, our mid back, and our lower back. The entire time as you're peeling to lift, you're feeling your knees pressing over your toes, the ribs in your belly is pulling in, and your shoulders are grounded onto the mat. So nice, you guys. All right, let's just take a few more like this, nice and slow, warming up our spine, getting that beautiful mobility for each and every one of our vertebrae. And then the next time that you exhale to peel and lift up, let's hold it here. We inhale, start to tap the bottom down. Exhale, lift your hips up. Good, tap it down, lift it up. Nice. And now it's a little bit more dynamic. You're using that flat back to lower and that exhale to lift and squeeze. Really nice work. Keep pushing through your heels as you're pressing through the mat, finding that beautiful lift. Good, keep it up. Stay with it now. Alright, in about 10 seconds, I want you to keep your hips up high. We're going to start to pulse those hips up. Good, keep it going here. Really press into your heels. Keep squeezing your glutes. In 5, hips stay high. In 4, you got it. In 3, oh my god, the burn is happening. 2, last one, hold your hips up high. Start to pulse them up and down. Up and down. Now really press your heels into your mat. Really feel as you're pushing your heels, the backs of the legs connect. You're pushing your knees over your toes, so you're really finding that deep squeeze into your glute max. In 5, we're going to hold our hips high. In 4, you got this. In 3, in 2, hold your hips up high. We pause here. Inhale, can you bring your hands behind your head? We're going to tap our bottom down. You exhale, give me a chest lift. Lower your head, lift your hips. Good. So we're alternating now. One chest lift, one glute bridge. One chest lift, one glute bridge. Good. Now today's class is a body weight full body flow. It's a little bit dynamic in the way that we're going to be moving. We are flowing through the movements. But know that if any stage it gets too much, you can slow it right back. You can take your rest and then jump back in whenever you are ready. In 3, can you keep your chest lifted? We're going to pulse it. In 2, good. The next time you lift your chest, hold it here. Little pulses, lift up. Lift up. Good. Elbows are wide. Scooping the belly in. You've got 8, 7, 6. Good. Stay with it. 5. We're going to say high in 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Pause. Inhale. Lower your head. Lift the hips. Pulse them up. And up. And up. Good. You've got 8, 7, 6. Good. Stay with it. 4, 5, 4. Keep squeezing your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're going to step our left foot forward now. So it's a staggered bridge. You exhale. Start to lift your hips. Inhale. Tap it down. Lift your hips, tap it down. Now, because our left foot is forward and our right foot is closer to our bottom, you're going to start to feel your right glute switch on a little bit more. This staggered bridge is perfect to start to build strength for single leg bridges. So if this feels best for you today, I want you to stay here. Otherwise, we will add on in a moment. All right, guys, let's add the chest lift component. You're going to exhale, lift your hips, lower the hips. We lift up and over towards our right knee. Big inhale, lower your head down, lift your hips up. Rotate to the right knee. So nice. All right, keep it going here. If this is enough for you, like I said, stay here. If you'd like to add on, every time you lift your hips, float your left leg to tabletop. We lower the left leg back to where it started and then rotate your chest. Good, you lift up, you bring it back, rotate over to the right. Good, lift up, bring it back, rotate over to the right. Nice, stay with it here. In 5 seconds, we're going to keep that pulse with our chest over to the right knee. In 4, you got it. In 3, so nice. In 2, good, hold that rotation over to the right, lift up and across, up and across. Maybe you want to take that opposite hand over, keep lifting, keep pulsing. Stay with it for 8, 7, 6. Now really ground both your hips for me. Just feel that rotation of the chest. 4 more, 3 more. We're going to pulse our hips in 2 and 1. Good, hands are down. Pulse your hips up and down, up and down. Nice. Now can you float that left leg into tabletop? Can you keep both your hips level? Can you keep pressing through that right heel? Keep squeezing your right glute for 8, for 7, for 6. Good, stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze and hold it here. Yes, lift your hips a little bit higher. Level your hip bones for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop that left foot down, melt it down. Hands come behind your hips. You lift yourself up. Our left foot is still forward, our right foot is still back. Good, open up through your chest for me. Big inhale breath. Start to give me your dip, and then we lift. Good, your dip, and lift. Nice. So now we're working into our arms. We're going to get back into the glutes, don't you worry. So if you find that this is enough, you are welcome to stay here. Otherwise, if you like to add on, can you press into your hands, press into your heels, squeeze your glutes, and float your bottom up off the mat. Good, now you dip, you lower your bottom to your right heel, and then press yourself up. Lower it down, press it up. Good, we are not here for too long, team. Just warming up the backs of the arms. Yes, it is your full body weight flow today. You got it. In 5, we're going to pulse the arms. In 4, 3, 2, pulse those arms up and down for 10, 9. Good, like I said, if you need to drop your bottom, go for it. 5 more. 3, 2, hold it here. You lift your hips, lower the hips, lift the hips. Good. Now you're really pressing into your right heel. Yeah, really drop, squeeze, lift. Drop, squeeze, lift. And if you want to take that challenge, can you start to kick your left leg up and then tap it down as you lift your hips? So we kick it, tap it back. Kick it, tap it back. In 5, we're going to pulse our hips. In 4, 3, 2, yes, you got it. Last one, little pulse of your hips up and down, up and down. Maybe that left leg is bent. Maybe your left leg is long. Maybe your left leg is down to make it easier. Wherever you are at is totally fine. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, stay with it, 4, 3, 2, squeeze and hold. All right, we drop that left leg down, come up and over onto your knees. Alrighty, from here, you're finding yourself onto your knees. We're going to take an inhale. We're going to feel into our hinge. Can you sink your bottom back so they hover over your heels? And then exhale, squeeze your glutes to lift up. Beautiful. Now you're going to see this hinge a lot through the series, and it's how we really find that deep glute connection. Let's all bring our hands to our bottom, and I want you to feel as you hinge that your bottom is stretching into your tights. If you feel like your bum is pulling away, then we're not finding that beautiful deep hinge. Okay, so no little cashews here. I want you to sink your bottom back, stick your bottom out, Think about length through your spine, through the crown of your head. The ribs and belly is staying pulled in. And then exhale, we squeeze to lift. Good, so nice. All right, can you start to sweep your arms up by your ears? Really lift. And then hands by your hips. Good, lift them up. Hands by your hips. Nice. Okay, so now it's a full body movement. Because we are strong through our arms, you're starting to connect into your postural muscles. You're using your core and you're feeling your glutes connect. So nice. All right, we're going to start to add on. Are you ready? You give me one hinge. Exhale, lift up. I want you to come into a low squat. So you sit yourself up, sink your bottom back. Beautiful. We walk it back down. Nice. You find that hinge. Woo! Lift up. Find that low squat. Stay low for me. Don't come up. You bring it back down. Good. Find your hinge. Exhale, lift up. Find your low squat. Beautiful. All right. Keep flowing through. Nice transitions in our class today. We're going to focus on lots of transitions through the series so you get into that beautiful flow state. Nice. All right. Now, if you're like, this feels good, I want to add on, let's give it one jump squat at the top. You bring it back down. Give me your hinge. Good. You walk it up. Up. Give me your jump squat. Bring it back down. Give me your hinge. Walk it up. Up. Give me your jump. Bring it back down. Give me your hinge. So nice. In 5. Whoo! We're going to say lifted. Just your jump squats. In 4. Good. In 3. Nice work. In 2. All right, off you go. Just your jump squats, up and down, up and down. Now, if you're not jumping today, that's okay. You do you. Give me your rise and then lower. Rise and lower. In 5. We're going to hold it. We pulse our bottom. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Little pulses. Sink your bottom back and back. Now again, this is the hinge. You're feeling your sit bones going back over your heels. Your bottom is stretching into your hands. The ribs are in, the belly is in. We're here for 5, for 4. You're going to stay low in 3, in 2, hold it here. We exhale, lift up. Can you drive your left knee to your chest? Good. Bring it back down, find your squat. Drive left knee to chest. Bring it back down, find your squat. So good. All right. In 5 seconds, we're going to keep that knee to our chest. In 4. Whew. In 3. Yes, this is your active recovery. Breathe it out. 2. Last one, hold it here, find your balance. Feel long and tall through your spine. You step your left leg back, now find a lunge. Exhale, drive that knee to chest. Good, step it back, find a lunge. Exhale, drive that knee to chest. So good, you guys. Our right leg is forward, and as you're stepping it back, you're hinging your body weight. You're making sure the bottom is sinking back over your heels and the crown of your head is leaning forward. Now, if this is enough, you're welcome to stay here. Otherwise, let's add a little jump and then bring it down. Little jump, bring it down. Good. Really pressing through that right leg. Woo! We got 8, 7. We're going to stay low in our lunge in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low in your lunge. Hold it here. Little pulse in, little pulse out. Little pulse in, little pulse out. Oh my goodness. So we have these faster moments in our class, and then we slow it down a little bit, yeah? Just to catch your breath, to slow down that heart rate. So breathe it in, breathe it out. In 5, we're going to step it back, you hold it. In 4, you got this? Good. If you want to make it harder, reach your arms over your head. 3, 2, last one, can you step it out, hold it here. Both legs are bent, we have that hinge of our body weight forward. Good, reach your arms up by your ears. Start to sweep your right hand down the right hand side of your body, open up, and then swing it back. Good, sweep it down the right hand side, sweep it back. Now remembering how in the first class I spoke about we're going to work on immobilizing our rib cage. I want you to feel that here. Your legs are like statues. They're not moving. They're not twisting. They're not going anywhere. It is our chest that rotates over our right thigh, pinching back into your right oblique. Can you give me more of a swing now? So reach it back, bring it forward, reach it back, bring it forward. Legs are still, I know. Shaky, shaky. You got 5. We're going to keep that rotation in 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it here, start to pulse up and down, up and down, up and down, because your chest is open, shoulders are open, yes, your heart is shining over the right side for 5, knees are pointing forward for 4, for 3, hold it here, 2, stay here, good, can you reach your arms forward, straighten your back leg, nice, you're going to reach your hands behind your hips, straighten the front leg, shaky, shaky on my mat, good, reach your arms forward, bend into your front leg. Nice, reach your arms back, straighten through your front leg. Beautiful. So as you take that front leg and we press into our heel, I want you to find a deeper hinge. Can you think about flattening your back, lengthening through the crown of your head, through your right glute? You've got 5. Woo, maybe make it a little bit faster. 4. Good for 3. For 2. Last one, can you bend that front leg, reach your arms forward, pulse your arms up, and up, and up, connecting into your upper back for 8, for 7, bend into that right leg, 5, 4, you got this, 3, hold it here, 2, 1, we bring our hands to the mat, you squeeze your right knee in towards your right elbow, good, cross it over to the left, squeeze it here, bring that right foot back, you're going to give me 1 push-up, lower down. Exhale, lift up. You find your plank, right knee pulls to your left elbow. Good. Bring it back to your plank. Drop it down. 1 push up. Now, team, if you're like, oh, push-ups are hard. I know. You got this though. I want you to think about scooping the belly in, keeping that eye gaze forward, elbows brushing into 45 degrees. And if you're like, Bianca, I have got this, you're welcome to do your push-ups on your toes. In 5, we're just going to pull that right knee into our left elbow. In 4, finish off that right oblique. 3, 2, 1. Pull your right knee in towards your left elbow. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Good. Really twist your hips. Try and get the knee to touch for 5, for 4, 10 push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Let's go. Up and down. Whoo. Neck is long. Ribs are in, belly is in. Yes, because you're so strong. We're going to pulse out in 3, 2, 1. Little tiny pulses up and down, up and down, up and down. Can you get lower and lower and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink it back. Big inhale breath. Exhale, let it out. Whoo! All right, let's go again. Swing your legs around. Ay, ay, ay. Whoo! Hot and heated. We're going to bring that left foot closest towards us. Our right foot is further away. Hands come behind your head. Start to exhale, lift your hips, and then lower the hips back down. Good, we lift our hips, lower the hips back down. Nice work. So, we are getting that beautiful squeeze into our left glute, starting to warm it up. And then we're going to make this movement a little bit more dynamic once we start to add in the rotation of our chest. In 5, I want you to keep your hips high. We pulse them. You got this. In 4, keep pressing into your heels. Ribs in, belly in. 3, 2, hold your hips up high. Little pulses. Press up and up and up. So really pushing into that left heel now. Starting to fire that glute up. I know the burn. You got it. 3 more, 2 more, hold it here. We lower the hips down, you lift up and over, rotate to the left, come back down, 1 glute bridge. As you're working this rotation, it's a really nice check or a really nice test to see how stable your hips are. As we twist, everything kind of wants to move over to the left, but I want you to feel like there is a sandbag on your right hip pulling you back down. All right, if you want to go for that single leg bridge, off we go. As you lift the hips, you float your right leg to tabletop, lower the right foot, lift up and across. Good, we exhale, lift up, bring it back down, rotate. Good, lift up, bring it back down, rotate. Nice. In 5, we're going to keep that rotation, repulse. In 4, you got it. 3, whoo, 2. Oh my goodness gracious me. Last one. Let's go. Keep your rotation over to the left. Little pulses. Good. Can you reach your right hand? Can you lift off and across a little bit more? Can you keep your hips really stable? Think opposite rib, opposite hip. You got it. Last 8, 7. We work that single leg bridge in 4, 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Lift it up. Little pulses, up and down, up and down. So maybe your leg is high, maybe it's down on the mat. That is okay wherever you are at. Know that you can come back to these classes, try the advancements, try the challenges when you're ready. But we're going to be building so much strength in this series. You're all going to be so surprised at just what your body can achieve by the end of it. In 4, we hold it. In 3, you got it. In 2, woo! Last one, squeeze and hold it here. Lift the hips up. Really balance that right hip to be in line with the left for 3, for 2, and 1. Coming on up. Woo! All right, right foot is forward, left foot is back. Open through your chest. Start to give me your little dip, and then we lift. Little dip, and lift. All right. Second round. Let's pick it up a little bit. Can you give me 2 pulses and then press? 2 pulses and press. All right. If this is where you're happy to stay, you're welcome to stay here. Otherwise, let's exhale. Lift your hips. As you give me those 2 pulses, your bottom goes down towards your left heel, and then we lift up. Drop it down, lift it up. Drop it down, lift it up. Good. In 8. Woo! Can we give just that pulse? Good, really squeeze your glutes. Come on, lift those hips every time. 5 more, 4 more, 3. Oh my God. 2, I'm burning with you. Last one, hold it. Little pulse up and down, up and down, up and down. 8, 7, I know. 6, 5, 4, dig deep. 3, you got it. 2, 1, lift the hips, straighten the arms. We lower the hips, lift the hips. Lower the hips, lift the hips. Your chest is still open. There's still a micro bend in those arms, so we're trying not to lock out at our joints. And if you're ready for it, as we lower the hips, kick the leg. Woo! Holy moly! Right leg is kicking to the sky as you lower the hips, legs, arms, everything is on fire. You got 5, you got 4. We're going to pulse 3, 2, 1. Little pulses. Lift up, lift up. Maybe the leg is straight. Maybe your foot's on the ground. Wherever you are at is okay. Final 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it, lift, 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 lift. And then let's come on down. All right, onto your knees. Now you've got this, it's that hinge. Sink your bottom back, reach your arms up by your ears, and then exhale, lift on up. Good, all right. So, if you're like, Bianca, this feels really good. I'm getting the hang of it. That's amazing. Stay here. If you'd like to add a little challenge for this round, you're going to give me 1 hinge of your glutes. So send the bottom back. Exhale, we lift up. It is a thigh stretch. Your spine stays long. Tailbone is slightly tucked. We hinge the body weight back. Good. Then you bring your bottom back, arms forward. Exhale, lift up. Sweep the arms up in line with shoulders as you hinge your body back. Good. And then you stick your bottom out. Nice. So we give 1 thigh stretch. Yes, so good. 1 hip hinge. Yeah, nice. All right. Are you ready? We're going to start to add that squat. Give me 1 thigh stretch. Good. 1 hip hinge. Exhale, lift up. Come into that low squat. Woo. We bring it back down. 1 thigh stretch. Good. 1 hip hinge. Nice. Walk it up. Let's bring it back down. Woo. 1 thigh stretch. Good. 1 hip hinge. Nice. Bring it up. All right. You know what is next. It is that nasty little squat jump. When you're ready, you walk it up. Good. Give me 1 squat jump. You bring it back down. 1 thigh stretch. Squeeze your glutes. 1 hip hinge. Walk it up. Little jump. Now, as you work your thigh stretch, your core, the front of the body, your thighs are turning on, and then that hip hinge helps to activate our glutes. In 3, it is just your squat jump. In 2 and 1, off you go, up and down. Like I said before, if you're not jumping, that is okay. Just give me that squat and your rise. Final 5, we hold it 4, 3, 2, hold it down, pulse it back, pulse it back, pulse it back. Good, really squeeze into your glutes for 8. Nice, you got 5, 4. Can you feel your glutes stretching into your hands? Can you feel like you are ripping the mat out from underneath you? Really press your heels out in the opposite directions. 2 more. Last one, hold it here. We exhale, squat. Drive right knee to chest, bring it back down. Squat. Drive right knee to chest, bring it back down. Woo! All right, like I said, we have those moments of calm, the moments where we amp it up. This is your calm, even though it's not really that calm, but I want you to slow it down. Focus on that length as you scoop the belly button. We go taller, taller, longer, longer, and then come back. In 3, we hold it into your statue. Last one, hold it here. Find your balance. You bring it all the way down, find your lunge. Exhale, drive it up. Bring it all the way down, find your lunge. Exhale, drive it up. All right, team. We're picking it back up. It's that little hop and then your lunge. Little hop and your lunge. Good. Really feel every time that you lunge it back, that back knee is trying to get low to the mat. The weight is going heavy into your left heel and you're driving through your left leg. Last 4, last 3, whoo! Last 2 and 1. We stay low. You pulse it in, you pulse it out. You pulse it in, you pulse it out. It is hot here today in the beautiful world of Astoria, Los Cabos, Pedregal. It is a beautiful and stunning location that is really getting me through today. So you guys dig deep because you got it. Breathe into it. In 3, we're going to step it out. You hold it. In 2, maybe you want to reach your arms up. Last one, hold it here. Everyone reach your arms up by your ears. Start to sweep your left hand down the left side. Bring it back up. Go, you sweep it down. Bring it back up. Nice, your legs are statues. The knees do not move, they do not rock. They don't go anywhere, but your body weight and the top half is finding that rotation over your hips. Start to swing it for me. So really get into it. Yeah, give it a little bit of momentum. So challenging our legs, challenging our core a little bit more. 3 more, 2 more. Last one, reach your arms forward and hold it here. You straighten your front leg, reach your hands past your hips, and then bend into your front leg as you reach your arms up by your ears. Beautiful. Straighten the front leg. Hinge your body weight forward. Yes, bend into it, arms up by your ears. So as you straighten that front leg, you're feeling your left hip pull back, the right hip pull forward. Woo! Everything is burning. Everything is on fire. You got 5. You've got 4. So nice. 3. We're going to hold arms up by our ears in 2. Yes, you got it. Last one. Reach your arms up by your ears. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. Now, can you get longer? Can you reach your arms further forward? Can you lengthen through the back right heel for 5, for 4? We're on the mat in our plank in 3, 2, 1. Hands come down. Squeeze your heel to your bottom. We take our left knee to our right elbow. Step it back. 1 push up. Whew. All right, let's go. Pull it in. Step it back. 1 push up. Remember, you have that option to stay on your toes if that's what feels good for you. Otherwise, you're welcome to drop those knees. I'd rather you work on your form and think about that control the entire time. In 10 seconds, we're going to pulse left knee to our right elbow. You got this. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee to your right elbow. Pull it in. In. Good. Can you lift up and out of the chest? Can you twist your hips for 5, for 4? Push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. You lower down. Exhale, press up. Now your spine is long. Your belly button is pulling in. You're hugging your elbows in 45 degrees. You got this. 10 to go. Yeah, so good. All right. In 5, we're going to pulse. In 4, 3, 2. Can you hold it down? Give me 4 pulses. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to lower to your belly, reach your arms up by your ears, and squeeze to lift up, Superman. You bring your hands under your shoulders. Exhale, push yourself up. 3 push-up pulses. 4 push-up pulses, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower down. Reach your arms long. Lift up. All right, so now we're getting into our posture. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, reach and squeeze. Good. In 5 seconds, I want you to stay on your belly. We're going to work our summa to finish us off in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Work your summa. Neck is long, arms are long. Really squeeze and reach as far as you can for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3. Can you hold it? 2. Squeeze and hold it here. Lengthen through your fingertips. Lengthen through your heels. Neck is long. Upper back is on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink it back. Find your child's pose. Whew. Give your hips a good wiggle. Left and right. Releasing through the spine, your body. Just melting everything. Then come into your 4-point and pause here. Can you reach your right arm up to the sky? Find rotation. Inhale, drop it all the way under. Good. Exhale, reach it up. Bring it all the way back under. One more. Inhale, reach it up, needle and thread. Bring it all the way under and pause. Take an inhale breath here. Maybe lengthening your left arm or take it behind your hips. Open the chest. Big breath in and out. Bring that left arm forward. Lift yourself up, other side. You got it. Good. Some really beautiful mobility just to open up our chest. At the same time, stretching through the glutes. Yeah, really good. Last one. Inhale, big breath, open. Take it all the way under. Drop your chest down or the shoulder down. Right arm is forward, or you can bring it behind your back. Taking deep inhales and exhales there. One last breath. Bring your hands back to the mat. Slowly come on up to seated. Take a beautiful big inhale. Reach your arms up. Exhale, let it all go. Roll out the shoulders. Oh my God, you guys. So good. Amazing work. Can't wait to see you back on the mat for more Pilates very soon.